Hello and welcome to this week's edition of ELCAT News. I'm your host, Jen Carlos. At this week's Town Council meeting, council members heard recommendations from the Financial Oversight Committee that totaled $752,000 in reductions from the town manager's budget proposal presented to the council on April 29th.
We held 12 meetings, and within severe time constraints, we have recommendations for you tonight to reduce the fiscal 2020 town budget and the tax rate. Our committee has determined that for fiscal year 2020, East Long Meadow is experiencing a perfect storm when it comes to setting a conservative budget that meets the town's needs. Within the general government portion of the budget, the perfect storm is primarily caused by three factors: the increase in the minimum wage, the settlement of union contracts, the results of the Collins Center's job study, and accompanying wage scale.
By adding the $792,000 in adjustments downward as a result of our recommendations, that would project, as Mrs. Saulnier said, a mill rate of 21.67, a reduction of 40 cents.
The final actual tax rate will not be determined until October based on certification of values from the state. The council will meet again this Tuesday to vote to pass the amended budget. On Tuesday, the planning board voted to recommend a final mixed-use zoning bylaw to the town council for adoption, as well as a measure to change the parcel at 330 Chestnut Street from industrial to mixed use. The bylaw as drafted will be considered by the council at its May 28th meeting and referred to the Planning Matters Subcommittee for its formal recommendation before coming back to the full council for a final vote.
So again, we have a motion to recommend this to the town council.
Do you need to reopen to the public?
No.
Okay. This is amended.
As amended.
Yep. So moved.
Do you have a second?
Second.
Further discussion? Thank you, Lou, for picking up on that.
Thank you.
Maybe you just want to amend your original motion to include this in that way.
Yeah, including the table of uses and the dimensional tables.
Yep. As amended.
Okay.
As amended, yeah.
So moved.
All those in favor?
Aye.
We're there.
Thank you very much.
So we've created a mixed-use district
We
to submit to the town
To
council
town council,
for their approval.
right. And then we're,
So there is not a mixed-use district yet.
yet, correct. And what we're going to do is recommend to the town, to the council, that should they approve the mixed-use district, then we recommend that they make this change to the zoning map. Okay? That way they can hold both hearings at the same time, they can advertise them both at the same time,
Okay.
and
Yep.
not delay things additionally.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, let me make sure I understood your question. Your question is related to if the town council says no, we end up with a parcel that's zoned mixed use with no zone.
No, that can't happen. If they say no, then they won't vote to change the zone.
Okay, we're all good then. Want to make sure that was the case.
Yeah.
Yep, okay.
Okay.
Just double checking.
Just double checking.
We're gonna roll two
Thank you
dice.
for bringing that up.
Just wanted to make sure. It'd be awful to have a zone with no
Do I have a
zone.
motion to close the public hearing?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, do I have a motion to recommend that should the mixed-use district zone be created, we recommend that 330 Chestnut Street, as described here, be changed from industrial garden park to mixed-use zoning.
You want to do a roll call vote, please?
Yep. I need a motion first.
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, roll call vote.
Yes.
Lou?
Yes.
Russ?
Yes.
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 Okay. Very good. On to the next battle.
The board also approved a site plan for renovations to the clubhouse at Elmcrest Country Club. The club has operated since last season on a temporary permit to allow the course to be open following two fires that closed the popular banquet facility in the fall of 2017.
As you may recall, we were here, I think about 9 weeks ago. We asked for a waiver. And even though the project was modest in size, the board felt that it was better to go through the formal process, so that's what we're doing now. We have since had a pre-meeting with the planning board. We've notified abutters,
and the material I have here tonight is identical to what we presented in the past 2 meetings. But just to recap for everybody's benefit, existing club is here in the aerial photo. We're putting 2 small additions to the front of the property. Purpose of those additions is what we're referring to as compensatory space. This is space that needs to be added to the building to maintain existing function. It doesn't change the area of operations at all, with the exception of accessible bathrooms and a new elevator. The benefit is that in the process of doing so, we can give the building a facelift, so it'll have an improved facade. And we do have elevations. So these elevations drawings show existing conditions and the proposed new additions with facade work. This would be the front, and here is a view from the side. In regard to the site, we're improving the drop-off area up front, and we've done a layout, a revised restriping layout to accommodate accessible parking spaces.
Basically memorializing what we asked them to do. Hearing none, do I have a motion to close the public hearing? And second. All those in favor? Aye. Do I have a motion to approve the site plan as presented?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
All those in favor? Aye. Okay, good to go.
A reminder that the annual town election will be held on Tuesday, June 4th at Birchland Park Middle School. On the ballot are 3 uncontested seats for town council and 2 uncontested seats for school committee. The East Long Meadow Open Space and Recreation Committee will hold a public meeting for the Open Space and Recreation Plan update at 6 p.m. on Wednesday, June 12th at the Pleasant View Senior Center, 328 North Main Street. The committee will present the plan's progress to date by providing direction to protect and enhance the open space and recreational opportunities in East Long Meadow and discuss goals and action steps. East Long Meadow residents are encouraged to attend and share their thoughts. This is an opportunity for residents to participate in defining and directing the future of open space and recreation in East Long Meadow. The Health Department again reminds residents that tick season means an increased risk of tick-borne illnesses. Ticks removed from you or family members can be sent directly for testing through Tick Report. Testing identifies bacteria or viruses to which you might have been exposed. It also provides important data to the town to assess public health risks associated with tick-borne illness. For more information, contact the Health Department at 525-5400, extension 1105. Earlier this month, Meadowbrook School welcomed a group of residents from Bluebird Estates to spend a morning as volunteer readers in classrooms throughout the school. Among them was Joan Blanchette, who began volunteering at the school after moving to Bluebird Estates from her home in Adams, Mass. Students in Mrs. Bernard's class recognized Miss B with a card and spring flowers in honor of Mother's Day. Meadowbrook Assistant Principal Renee Lodi says the partnership with Bluebird has blossomed since Joan's first visit.
We have organized a wonderful event with our local retirement community, Bluebird Estates, to bring some of the residents down to read to some of our students, and I just think that that cross-generational relationship is really important and something that benefits both the residents as well as our students.
Jim Rayner.
And
Linda McCallum.
so, you want to tell me about why you're here today?
Well, it's the opportunity to share with the younger folks. And it is the most pleasurable experience.
Enjoyed it.
Is this the first time you've come to do this?
Yes, it is.
And you plan to come back if you have the chance?
At our earliest opportunity.
And did you read? You read today?
I did. Well, thanks to some help, yes.
Thanks to some help. And then the book you read was?
Oh, Harry and Walter. One of the most exciting books I've ever read.
My name is Peggy Soteropoulos, and I come here because I love children. I really do. And actually, you know, younger and older go together. They have a lot in common. And we know that, and we feel it. You know, sometimes we may not be able to express it, especially the younger children. But we feel it, and we know. And I'm just so happy to be here. It puts a big smile on my face.
The This year's spring concert was held on Wednesday night in the high school auditorium with excellent performances from the Birchland Park Chorus and band alike. On Saturday, June 1st, starting at 3 p.m., celebrate the town's 125th anniversary with a summer kickoff event at Center Field, hosted by the Rec Department. Featured events include carnival games, a silent auction, and a DJ provided by Mark's Entertainment. Rent a garden plot with the community gardens. Plant vegetables, flowers, or both. Plots available now through November with water available on site. For more information, visit the Rec Department's website at elrec.recdesk.com. Here's what's happening at the library this upcoming week. On Monday, June 10th from 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. is a culinary experience with Chef Tracy. With a passion for the culinary arts that began long before her career with the Food Network, Chef Tracy is able to develop complex flavors with a modern approach focusing on fresh and healthy ingredients. Chef Tracy will be doing a culinary demonstration and tasting of the summer gazpacho. On Tuesday, June 11th from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. is How to Sell Your Home. Realtor Christine Strollman will give a seminar on how to sell your home in today's market. Free and open to everyone. On Wednesday, June 12th from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. is developmental training for parents. This training will offer expertise and knowledge in music, communication, and social skills development. Guest speakers include Lisa Erickson, physical therapist, Renee Coro, music therapist, and Samantha Bernier, speech-language pathologist. Each will discuss the importance of supporting social skill development within their field and ways to support optimal developmental skills. Time will be allotted in the training for a Q&A session. Starting on Monday, June 17th, summer reading registration begins. Register online for the 2019 Summer Reading Program, A Universe of Stories. Program information and the reading log is available in the Children's Department, open to all children from all towns. On Thursday, June 20th at 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. is a kickoff party. Have fun and enjoy the kickoff to Summer Reading Program with pizza, music, prizes, and games. Everyone is welcome. That's it for this week's edition of ELCAT News. I'm Jen Carlos. Thanks for watching. See you next time.